So close. I just barely get it.
That is the unfortunate reality with this kind of skill, especially unpracticed.
Unpracticed. Look at the walls. I've basically scribbled everywhere that I could. All of the conjurers. There's Otto and Ayla, and I've seen them do it
One night
over,
does
time and
not
time
a
again.
master make, Layla. You know this. The fact that you got any result at all is a good sign, but it is something to be practiced.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
You are currently lacking the focus you need in order to get the end result.
End result.
To be fair, this is not exactly the most ideal learning environment for you. A dark, sealed cell, access to only the limited bits of light that the candles let through. Not exactly the kind
environment for me to train. I'll snuff out the darkness with my light. I will use despair as my teacher. It's perfect.
Step by step,
Just need
dear.
more training.
Step by step. Unfortunately, if you rush things, you will find that the results are not fully satisfactory.
Satisfactory? I mean, if I can cast, right? Is it really that complex?
Tell me, if you swung that as it currently looked at anything, do you think it would leave even the slightest singe?
One way to find out, I guess. Come on. Come on! Cast! Come to me! Nothing. Not even a scratch. 0.
You are straining yourself, not to mention that your horn is still bleeding.
Shit. You're right.
You should probably see if they've even remembered that they left you down here for the night.
What? You think they forgot about me that easily? After all that ruckus, no way. Minimum I can do is to actually be unforgettable, right?
None of them have certainly deigned to come check on you yet. Unless you'd like to spend the whole night down here, too. I don't think that's your particular cup of tea, though.
No, I'm getting impatient and antsy and I need to get out of there. Get out of here. Minimum I could do was at least get busy and learn something while I was stuck here.
And you did.
Even then. Yeah, sort of. Not enough. Definitely not enough.
See, there is one thing that you need to consider, though.
Yeah?
You haven't...
What is that?
This isn't the first time you've done such a feat. Just this particular application of it. Unless you forget what you produced upon your head when you tried to ram into me.
Definitely still cast Ram's Revenge.
It is too
a surge of light going through my horn.
It is also a construct of light, which means that if you remember the things that you had done to attain that skill, this might lend you aid here.
My magic has always been wild. Otto taught me how to sort of use my use light. But it was happy feelings. That's something that Tom actually warned me about. He told me that using happy feelings cannot really be reliable. There's gonna be
Emotional
times like this.
anchors.
Yeah.
That tends to be the crux of things, does it not?
Yeah. Right now I'm not exactly happy to cast. Or happy enough, I guess. So I have to force it out. Maybe I can use anger. Right? Maybe I can do that.
You may not necessarily have to rely on an emotional anchor.
No?
Magic is an expression of one's will as much as it is them as a person. You can cast through more than just emotion, and in fact, it is a more reliable source. So long as you are someone who does not let their will shatter so easily. Which I am still evaluating whether that is the case or not.
Not at all. Not at all.
For now, maybe.
Not shattering. Not again. And even then, I know that if I do, no one will be there to help me. Other than you. And even then, after me not being able to rely on the people like Otto, why would I even rely on... Shit.
As much as I cherish this different side of you, I must warn you that if you rely on the very same thing that is failing you now, then the opposite will be true should you ever find yourself in a different state of mind. Unless you intend to find a means to define what your light means to you in every context that you have ever experienced.
That is... such a question. I don't think I...
Do you know what light means in sorrow? In joy? In apathy? Anger and rage? There are so many different walks of life that you can go through, and so many different emotions that they go through as well. If your magic is tied to just one of them, it is beyond easy to strip you of it.
Understood.
By no other means but your own hands.
Come on. This is stable enough, right?
More so than the previous attempts, but the image in your mind's eye is still wavering. You are not focused.
Of course not. There might be exile waiting out there for me. I believe they are... I can't believe they're calling for something like that. Exile? Really? It's bullshit.
They certainly don't do very well with the whole idea of trying to put people on a better path if they think they're on the wrong one. They either drive them out or kill them. In a lot of ways, they're taking more pages out of my book. That's the sort of thing that happens in Zool. Not necessarily here. But who knows, maybe they'll prove me wrong.
I truly hope that they're not going to prove you right or wrong. I don't want to be exiled. This is my home. I've considered these people my family.
I know, dear, I know. Though just remember, you always have another way out, should it come to that. Unlike them, I will not leave you out to dry.
Thank you, my lady. I truly hope they did not actually forget me here.
I can't
couldn't
say.
Right?
I don't exactly have the means to check for you. I don't have anyone else who can act as my eyes here.
If I even try to squeeze my horns in there, it's actually going to hurt. So I can't even do that anymore.
I would strongly recommend you don't get yourself stuck by accident.
Yeah, that would not be a great look. Part of me wants to kinda yell and see if anyone is out there to listen. The other part of me kinda wants to find out how long they're gonna be before they even care to check on me.
Oh, that is a dangerous game you're playing there, if you really want to be let down by the outcome.
No, let down? Worse than I was already let down for the whole night? Worse than that? No, it would just be a confirmation. That's
Oh, it can always get worse from here. You even said so yourself.
My heart is broken enough. That's for sure.
For your own sake, I would probably recommend you at least make an effort to remind them that you... It would certainly be a good choice. How sure are you of that?
Fine. I'll try to call for help.
After all, they did say it was just for the night, unless I'm wrong.
Hey! Is it morning already? Is anyone out there? Great. Just great. It must be morning already, right?
Judging from about what time it feels around here, I'd be inclined to say yes.
Fair. Come on. Again. Doesn't matter if I use my whole mana. Again.
I suppose you can go again and again. I'm not sure if the outcome will make any difference at this immediate moment. That is not to say that is a failing on your part.
Better once I do align my sword with the one drawn on the wall. Do a little better when I do that, huh?
It helps you stabilize the image in your head, yes?
Yes, but at the same time,
The imprisoned.
the sword drawn on the wall is Soteria. The sword Otto gave me.
probably need someone to remind them
I don't
that she's
think...
down here.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think it's anymore the right thing. I need something more nimble, something faster. I just... Yet. I'll work on it. I'll work on it.
There are other forms of a blade if you are intent on having a sword. A sword is probably the most versatile vessels there are in terms of designs.
Long ago, there was this moth woman. She spoke to me a few times. She cared for me. She said that I probably would be great with some sort of rapier, you know? Needle, fast, stabby. Problem is, I have been training with soteria. A heavier sword meant for slashing and bashing, not for, graceful?
Well, you might be surprised then that if you're already used to the weight of something heavier, it would be a lot easier to maneuver something like that. You would just have to gain the finesse to know what strikes to use. No, from my assessment of you in our previous dances, it would likely be a better suit for you, indeed. It would leverage your strong sides a bit better.
Right. Speed.
Exactly.
I no longer have a mentor, though. Do you think you could teach me?
Me?
Yeah.
You want me to teach you? And how exactly do you intend for me to convey the finer points of a proper stance of a duelist? Sure, I may have experienced that before, in my upbringing, before I found a different style that favored me. But there's a lot to it that can't be taught by mere words, dear. There's a limit even to me.
Then you can... I'll think about it. Stay with me, and I'll figure it out. I'll think about it.
I look forward to hearing what brilliant idea you come up with, as I am intrigued by the tone you just took.
Thank
And
you,
after all,
my lady.
I did make a bit of a deal last night, and it would at least behoove me to hear out my beloved friend, seeing as no one else will.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Again. Shit. I get this weird headache with light magic. It's weird. Even when I'm not directly casting with my horns.
That may be a potential side effect. One, of your exhaustion. Two, of your current, shall we say, condition. And probably the most important one, free. Because as much as you say it, you do not entirely believe in the outcome you're trying to get. However, make yourself presentable. I sense approaching.
Presentable. Got it.
Good morning, Leefside.
Is it time? for me to leave. Yeah, alright. Out of
We'll have to
character, on
figure
the
out-
walls, there's a bunch of
Okay.
scribbling. Both that wall and that wall. On that wall, there's a ram, and there's a bunch of runes that she can remember. They're very bad, they're not really recognizable. On that wall, there are some people being the conjurers. Basically, Otto, Ayla, and I forgot the third one. Shoot. This one is drawn
Okay.
onto the wall. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yes, you're free to go for now. We'll figure out things as we go. Alright.
Understood.
Amelia wanted to speak with you as well. So, she should be outside.
Thank you. I guess.
Now the question is it to offer empty words, or are they actually here to make you feel better?
Suppose this is unlocked.
I don't believe they locked any of the doors behind them. It would make it
Yeah,
very
the character just assume the
inconvenient.
guard let you out.
Cool, cool. I mean, aren't they exactly professionals in giving that empty words? I don't have time for that. I will ignore her.
Well, that could
Besides-
make your situation a bit worse if you don't at least entertain them.
Yeah? Entertain them in this state? Yikes.
Well, you can always brush them off in favor of cleaning yourself up a bit, though that just might make them follow you, or if they see your state, they may insist that you get yourself looked over, but I know you're not going to want their help.
I'm not a pitiful animal that needs help right now. I just need to get home. That's it. That's
Well
it.
then,
Good.
you know where your home is.
I'm fine.
Oh, I like the outfit.
What, my armor?
armor
The one I was
looks- yeah.
basically arrested in? Yeah,
You
thank
got arrested in your armor.
Long story. I don't have time.
Right. Well, don't cause any more trouble.
Yeah, sure.
Such faith they have.
Damn, I'm not. After a whole night into the dark room, I'm not exactly used to this.
Just squint, dear. It'll adjust in due time.
How was prison?
Wow. No tact right out the gate.
Fun. Being behind bars for the first time.
Just ignore them. They're not worth your time.
Unlimited or replaceable.
You're right.
Over time, you're going to find it's not worth it to entertain those who are only there to, well, drag you down.
Right.
Small squirrel.
How's your
Happy.
coffee this morning, Otto?
Morning, Lila.
Did you hear about that? I might be one of your duplicates.
Morning to you.
Yeah, I'm sorry as well. We're both staggeringly handsome, so it's.
I don't have time. Apologies.
Huh? She's gonna
What's going on?
show like a picture of.
Well, for once, I gotta go home to clean this.
Basically, she's gonna show a picture of kind of like what top-down view of what squirrel was.
Going on with? Yeah. Wait.
And it'd be
Horn?
colored brown.
trying to.
Yeah.
Are you being
Just keep walking or they'll hold you up longer
I don't
and
have time.
longer.
For-
Told you.
for a fish.
Then How? I live off of reactions, and you're not giving me a lot of it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I mean,
And
if you need any help.
I'll give you a taste.
I don't need help. I don't need saving. Fuck off.
Oh my.
Okay.
This is a new side for sure.
What's going on with her?
And yet, it's amazing how quickly it gets results.
Yeah, this is giving me a headache. I
Vale.
really need to fix this. Oh, that is a worrying amount of blood.
Yeah. I was a bit surprised when you decided that would be your choice of writing implement.
I didn't have any tool, and besides, I've done it time and time again. I just never had this happen to me. Then again, when I was a kid, I used to do it a lot, but my horns were just softer, not as harsh. Looks like it snapped when I tried.
Well, at the very least, you now have a place all to yourself. Where
Otto didn't even give me a glance.
are you surprised by that? I could have told you that, based off his nature, the best he's going to do right now is make everything feel worse for you.
Not surprised, just disappointed, I suppose.
But now you see what I've seen in him for a lot longer.
Yeah.
A coward who gives up on a problem rather than try to help someone they proclaim to care about find their solution. And then throw them to the dirt. Certainly the signs of a selfish man.
That clothing doesn't feel right anymore. It's too
Happy.
cute. Yeah, that too.
Well then,
But I have something else.
something to mark a new chapter in your life.
Precisely. Exactly that.
Oh. Certainly an interesting change of pace. Much
Yeah.
more striking than your usual ensembles.
Yep. Now people can look at me and say, oh, look, cutesy dresses. I guess. Wonder if that's good enough for them.
Well, if you're asking if it's going to be good enough for them, the answer is already no, because nothing will ever satisfy them. But you... do you feel more aligned to your particular outlook on who you are?
Certainly. Feels more like me right now. And as she tightens the grip onto her little bandages, you hear like a wood creaking together, but it's just her horns moving, the bones basically.
You certainly did a number on yourself.
I said it. I might have a big headache now, but I said it. I don't need help. I did say it.
You did say it. And you're following through on it, too.
Yeah.
Of course, watch them find a way to somehow make it all about them and how, well, you know, you've been through this time and time again. Probably more times than I've even watched.
The show must go on, I suppose.
That it will.
Well then, I don't exactly have a sword to train with anymore, so I guess I'm going to have to be creative. One of my strong suits. Although last time I tried, it felt like should have taught me better.
There are a lot of people
Might
that
have
have
been my
let you
fault.
down. Perhaps so. But I would say the blame does not solely lie with you. Perhaps all the people that claim to have your best interests at heart, yet the second that you need their help most, they lay into you about how you didn't go about it the way that they wanted you to. Yet when you ask what that is, they don't tell you. Unless they profess you to be a mind reader.
Yeah, right. That is an interesting idea.
If you want to avoid the bothersome people, perhaps make a left instead of a right. If they will not give you the space you so desire, just make your own.
I am not going to beg for my sword back. He can cope about it. I'll find a way anyway, but begging for my sword back, that I will not do. I still would like my sword back. I did name it, after all. It was my companion into my early adventures, but I
Though
will
if
not
you
beg for
are
it.
truly interested in this route that you have desired to learn, it may not be the most suitable one for you anymore. Though you could
True.
always reforge it, a blade is never set in permanency.
Yeah, I could do that. Was actually thinking about it.
And after all, if it was it him who gave it to you? Remind me.
Yes. Otto.
Then, reforging it would not only make it more suitable for what you wish to learn, but it will also sever that last remaining tie to this person who has failed you so.
Yeah.
The choice is yours on that matter. I will not force you. Not that I really could. If I were, it would be because you wanted me to. But no, I'm not a cruel person as to destroy sentimentality. I understand how it is an anchor for you.
I considered him the most reliable person along with Vale. I considered him to be my father, even. The father
I'm
I never had.
hearing a lot of past tense. How do you feel now? When they've seen you at your worst, how did they treat you?
A father does not abandon their children.
Sometimes the healthiest thing to do is to cut them off. It's what I ultimately had to do for myself. Now, I'm not saying that I am the epitome of everything that you aspire to be, but I did recognize when it was at the point that I did not have much chance to flourish into who I knew I could be, while held back by, well, their inability to accept what it is that I wished to be and what I was at the time. And I made a name for myself without their help.
Tell me, do you think I will walk the same dark path?
Truth be told, I can't say for certain. That entirely depends on you and your choices.
Every time I make a choice, even a small one, I am met with distrustful eyes. With people constantly trying to tell me what to do. I ran from my previous life because of that. Because of the judgment. Because of the hate. Because of telling me what to do.
So
why am I so willing on letting this happen here too?
assess for yourself whether you believe it is because you made the wrong choices or because you made the right choices for the wrong people. How much do you believe in what you envision for yourself when you look at your own reflection down in the water? Do you see the person you want to be? Or do you see something else?
I'm starting to see a clearer reflection. Even between the waves. There is no time to believe in myself. There is no time for me to learn to be confident. There is just time to do. So it doesn't matter what I want or not. If I need and want to survive, I need to start playing the part.
More and more, I'm shown just how more alike we are than you realize. You've come to the very self-same conclusion without even needing to be told it. I, for one, am proud that you are able to come to such a confident conclusion. It shows you can make the choices for yourself when you are unbound by, well, the worries of what other people are going to say or do.
Right. This time, if I gotta play this game, I'll play it my own way. I am done with other people making the rules up as they go. Time for me to be the game master.
An apt choice of words. Though I await to see what the rules of the game you've drafted will be. Although I already know where the path that it will follow will lead. One way or another, eventually, it will lead back to me. Though in what state, I do not know.
The promise I've made you was not just to talk. The promise I've made you was not purely out of despair or fear. The promise I've made you.
Believe me, if it was just out of despair, I would have turned you down. I do not want you wanting for me because you believe there is no other option and that you are giving up on everything otherwise. I want it because you want it, if only to prove a point to yourself or others. I don't know who it's for, but it doesn't matter.
It's for me. I no longer care if... I need to care for myself, first and foremost.
And
I
that
need
we can agree
to win
on.
my big battle. I know it's coming, I feel it. Knowing my father is not going to let go. And when he comes, I will be ready. And not because I will actually be ready, but because I will never be, on the contrary. So I will make myself ready in that instant when I see his face and he draws his blade. Just like I'm making myself brave now. There is no space to doubt. Besides, I need to start walking around like I actually own the place. Like I'm actually dressing the right part.
Why, yes, my dear noblesse. You should indeed embrace the fact that you are a lot better than I give you credit.
I really am. And yet never I am able to display my skills. Never I am able to use me. Never they ask me for help with any of the things that I could help with.
That would require them to... what's the best word to use? See you as more than a weak, frail thing needing protection.
Yes, they've seen me as less throughout this whole time. They have picked me up, they have patted me, they have treated me as a pet. No more. I will no longer accept that kind of behavior. I am not less. If anything. I swore to myself not to say this, but I will say this once. I am a noble bird, after all.
I do not see the problem in embracing one's heritage in that regard. It opens many more doors than it closes, after all.
We lose the training grounds, after all. Little do they know.
I believe
But
they
I found
are
out.
inside the walls, last I've sensed through you.
Yes. They are. But I have found perhaps a solution to what I mentioned before.
I suppose it's a start.
I do not know the proper fencing techniques. Never have thought, for I've told you already in the past.
Yes, yes.
I was
And
not
then you
supposed
asked to
know this kind of
be
stuff.
taught. Though you have
Yes,
not
and I have quite the idea that might please you, my lady.
really.
You have far more control over me than what I like to admit. What if I let go for a little bit? What if you teach me by not, but by showing me? Take control of my muscle. Make the right movements, and I'll remember them automatically, right?
Am I hearing you correctly? After
Yes, my lady.
our
You
last
are.
little escapade, you want me to take even deeper control? Knowing full well that I could potentially do anything I wanted in that time?
Yes, my lady. Of all the people that have abandoned me, you did not. If there's anyone that I can trust right now, it's only you. So yes.
Never would I have ever thought that I would hear you say that to me.
Do not make me regret this. I still have my trinket after all.
Oh, I
I'll
know.
go. I don't
Though,
think I can use it while you are me.
yes, how would you? You would have to rely upon, well, that willpower that I was talking about. So, where do you wish to do this then?
And training grounds. There are mannequins that are.
Even knowing that there's a chance others could see you like this?
They can fuck themselves. What are they gonna do? Cry about the fact that someone is helping me? I'm gonna put their stick up their ass. Well, clearly don't do it, but you get my point, I suppose.
I do. Well, staying up through the evening proved to be a very entertaining endeavor indeed.
You might feel tired once you switch.
I'm sure I probably will. It's been a while since we've had that, but I have recovered quite a bit since last we met.
Right. I'm glad, my lady.
Well, go on. Let's find yourself a place, and then we can...
Just making sure that no one gets interrupted. And if they do, fuck it, I guess.
Well, for starters, I can sense your beloved mentor. Not mentor. He's nearby.
Yeah? You can't call it that anymore.
Your...
Not anymore. Friend, I don't think I can call him that either.
Your disappointment is nearby. How about that?
I don't want to call him disappointment either.
Okay, well, regardless, he is in this area with you, should that matter to you. Unless you'd like me to handle it, should he come up to try to talk.
What would you say to him?
Oh, just what he needs to hear.
There.
So,
Then, I am ready.
just to make absolutely certain, you, of sound mind, are offering yourself to me for the sake of this lesson.
Yes, my lady. I am.
Then, I'm going to need you to close your eyes and let go of yourself.
I'm ready.
As she says this, your eyes feel like they're almost growing heavier and heavier. You stay on your feet, but it is almost as if your vision is tunneling, pulling back, like you're almost watching yourself through a screen. Then your eyes dip shut, and for a moment, there is dark. Well, well, well. This is a very different feeling indeed.
This is different.
Certainly a different balance on this body, I must admit. But it will do for a lesson.
All right. Show me what to do.
Simply put, your goal with this particular style of fighting is something that you've struggled with before. To maintain balance. It is imperative that your stance always remains centered, even if you are having to approach or draw back from a target. Your center of weight must remain between your legs, and if you have to step forward, you do not lean like this. You step and maintain that centering. If you have to step back, the same. Do not lean, remain upright.
I can feel it.
And in a very simple matter of linear motions. Each slash does not go back and forth. It is more like arcs.
Arcs.
Simply put, it is a fluid motion, and if you have to, you can change up where you're striking. There are usual points. Upper body, on both sides, torso, and towards the legs. Where that best place may be depends on your opponent, depends on their guard, and, well, depends on the moment. You will have to make a decision for yourself. One of which I'm sure you have already decided upon, but simply being able to strike at them.
Wow.
You
That
are
was
more than
fast.
capable of doing it with your body. You just have to know how to do it. You
I never did
you
this
can
kind of
go
movement before.
straight into a weak point, thrust into them, draw back. Now, the hard part is teaching you how to defend yourself in this kind of fighting style, because that would require an opponent. But,
An opponent.
well,
I don't have anyone to train with anymore.
I can't
What do I do?
exactly. I can't exactly block a motionless dummy, but I can at least show you that the point of a guard, when you are in a noble's stance, is to not to try to directly block. If you were, say, having a weapon come down upon you like this, you would not try to block it with the blade. It is light, it is flexible, and it will give way much sooner than you will stop their attack.
You mean snap?
In certain cases, yes. But
What do I do?
rather than rely on strength, rely on this style's strengths, which is dexterity, speed, and redirection. This particular style relies on control of yourself, control of your opponent. If you control their weapon, you control the battle, and therefore, you do not need to block, but redirect. Say they were... Let's say, if this were you, that they were coming for an attack up and around towards your neck, your shoulder. Rather than try to duck out of the way, throw yourself off balance, you can raise your weapon like so. Keep it in a position where you're able to strongly deflect and simply push their strike out of the way, and then, when they are off balance by such a motion, you deflect, riposte. You are able to counterattack much more easily when you are able to deflect rather than block. It is what I used a lot against you.
Against me?
Yes. I did not need to use strength so much as I just redirected
sense
your momentum.
Something. Your ear starts to twitch. Oh.
They pay no heed. Unsurprising, or maybe they just don't notice anything different.
Well...
Shall we continue?
Feel your heart sort of breaking. You feel an ache in your heart. It's upsetting. That's all.
If you could keep your emotions in check, this would be a lot easier to teach you. Lest you remember, I feel what you're feeling. So, simply, when you are going to practice such a thing, you should drill yourself to be able to strike all those key positions without losing your balance. Change it up as long as you hit all the points. Alternating, hitting the same side, but usually alternating is a bit easier and more natural.
Alternating, okay.
The more that you
I see.
keep yourself unpredictable and not using the same movements, the harder it is to counter. So,
Understood.
if you continually attacked from the same position over and over, while it would be easy for you, even if it is a point that they are weaker on, it becomes predictable. It becomes easier to block or, worse, redirect, and then you leave yourself open to the very same thing you're trying to do to them.
Okay, understood. Can you show me more moves? I need to remember them.
Of course.
Out of
Now-
character really quickly. Sorry for a break. The model actually already has a self-camera, so you don't technically need your own camera, depending on what you're doing with it. Just telling you for your stream. I don't know how it's going on your stream. I don't see it, but...
It's okay.
Just letting you know that. Just notice you have your camera.
It's alright.
Right. Okay.
Well, for starters, if you are already engaged with somebody, at this distance, you're not going to be able to hit them. Far too much of a distance, and if you lunge too far, even if you maintain your balance, you can very easily be knocked off of it. If I try to go this far, I'm having to lean. The proper way to approach, simply stepping forward, keep yourself upright. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Always lead with your dominant foot. In your case, your right. If you step back, you lead with the non-dominant foot, but push back with the dominant. So if you step forward, you are pushing back with your dominant foot, but you are stepping with the other. That way you maintain your balance, you do not fall over, and if you are quick with it, you can maneuver quite a bit of distance in very little time, closing a gap.
I see. That is useful. I never would have imagined to learn this kind of thing. Thank you.
Let's see, what else? At that point, it becomes moving through the basics. Different guards, depending on your position. You want to try to maintain a position where your wrist is in a strong point, because all the deflection is with the wrist and using the arm as a bit of leverage. But if you are trying to do something where you are having to bend your wrist, you weaken its ability to deflect immensely. So for high guards, you have to twist like this. As you go lower, you hold it, you maintain a mostly straightened wrist, but it is rotated so that the back of your palm is facing towards you. For the upper guards, deflecting outward or inward. Inward is towards your free hand, which I should mention, while you can keep it behind you for pause, you can and should make use of it in the fact that it can be used for control.
Control.
You can very easily leverage your opponent by grabbing at a limb, redirecting it, or even potentially pushing their own self off balance. So more often than not, if you are dueling, it may be behind your back if you are getting a read on them, but as you get more comfortable, you have it out to the side, ready to act.
I see.
And of course, the means of which you best approach an opponent are entirely up to what you're dealing with. Someone with armor, striking at the side may be not necessarily useful, but there are straps, there are gaps between the plates, and there are parts that are less armored. You have a number of ways to approach it. And that all requires on your intuition. But I know you have that in spades.
Yeah. I tend to have an okay intuition, I think. Just purely to the fact that I am a beeskin.
Indeed, indeed. I must say it is a very bizarre sensation having this amount of sensory acuity in some cases. And also,
You're
why?
not used on hearing much, right?
Well, I hear fairly well, but why does this always act? How do you put up with this?
My tail?
Hey,
Well...
This thing is irritating beyond belief.
I wouldn't know what it would be without having one. Or my ears either. Or my horn. Which sort of hurts.
Yes. That much I can relate to. Still. You'll do yourself a lot better if you are able to get yourself a proper weapon with the right weight and flexibility that you're looking for this kind of training. Though, if you ever do need to be shown more, I do not mind doing this. This is an interesting exercise of trust. I do like it.
Yes, of course. Besides, somehow right now I feel like I'm almost at peace.
Well, That tends to happen when you are burdened by choices and are in a position where you are unable to make any at all. You get to just sit back and live.
Right. Could I have a request, my lady?
What is it?
Could we go feel the sun and smell the air near the port?
Very well.
If you need to leave the stick, if we need to leave the stick, we can just leave it here on the ground. I'm sure we'll find it later.
Yes, I'm sure nobody is going to be searching heavily for one. I'll leave your trusty weapon somewhere you can easily find it if you need it.
Thank you.
Now... I was expecting only to find a pendant in your pocket. Why do you carry a bell around with you?
The bell and the pendant are two different stories. The pendant was... I'm sure you it. Otto gave it to me. A complex rune to keep you out of my mind. However, worry not. Right now, technically, you are in control of me putting it on. Besides, it's not something I'm planning to do.
You are correct about that.
The bell is a gift from my mother. It meant that even if I'm ever lost, and that if I feel like I have no family, and I can't find my way back home, I will be found. That's why the bell sometimes makes noise. Rings every now and then.
I see.
However, I've grown, after last night, a little annoyed of the ringing of the bell. It simply reminds me. That's all.
That tends to be the case with emotional anchors. Does this suit your fancy?
Unsure. It kind of smells like fish here.
Hello? You okay
Behind
there?
us.
Ooh, I like the dress.
It's Sally. Try to speak like me.
It's a change of appearance, that's all. I've had a rough night.
Glad definitely had a really hard night.
It was a bit of an accident. It doesn't usually crack this much. That's something I've done in the past.
That you've done in the past?
Yes. When I was younger, I used to chip it a little bit, but it might have been a little bit on the softer side. So, probably not as
I don't think she
flexible
understands
now.
it's the horn.
I have no idea what you're referring to.
Exactly.
I thought you were pointing at the horn, sorry.
Oh, I was talking about the horn, but I was mainly talking about everything else.
Yes, of course, everything else.
We shouldn't
Just
talk
as
about
Bit of
it.
an old wholesome
expected.
experience. Yeah, not the greatest.
Not exactly the most fun way to spend my night. I'll say that.
Sorry about that.
It's whatever at this
Sometimes
point.
sorry's not enough.
Sorries don't always fix everything.
That's true. Actions fix a lot of things.
Of that we can agree.
I'd like to walk in town.
Yeah.
See my friends
Is there
from this
somewhere you're headed off to
perspective.
today? Or are you just walking around town?
Yes, getting a bit of fresh air after being stuck in a cell all night.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time in the cells. The dim lighting can get a little hard in your eyes when you get back into the sunlight.
You're telling me. If there's nothing else, I'm gonna just continue with my
Oh.
walk.
Is that a bird?
Looks
That
like
was
it.
loud. Almost hurt.
Lily, watch out! There's birds that are swooping. Swooping, Sheila.
They certainly don't read the room too well, do they?
No, not at all. Most people in Leefside don't seem to be doing that. I want to send the spices. Whatever's going on over to our left.
Alright. Oh, there's the one you lashed out at earlier.
Right. I should apologize, but not yet.
You're doing great. See, you're doing great.
You
All
should
right.
tell the prices, and I'll get it ready for him.
Which spice
Alright, so.
do you think is the best?
Ruby, gem, whatever that is, I can't tell. I'm not the one who does this.
Became scared of me.
New tire, Layla?
Well, he's just good like
Tell
that, I
him
guess.
that.
Well, that's going
To answer you, yes. What do you have for sale here?
Because I don't have to buy it back from
I'm
you for
more
more.
into
Let's
trade
see.
rather than direct sales.
Black ring.
If you want to look at
Trade.
local merchandise, talk with them.
Look,
Hmm.
it's a lizard man. Apparently has strong
I see.
potions.
If something comes to mind, perhaps I will be back. Thank you.
That's a lot as well.
I'd say like, is it actually a ruby or is it the garnet? I can give you a base.
Hey, Layla?
Yes, Quill.
What's the red gem?
Got a cough in your throat today?
Sorry, reflex.
Comes with being locked up all night, I would say.
All night? But you're only supposed to be in there for an hour.
No,
An hour.
just an hour. No, it was the entire night, and I dare say they almost forgot about me. But it's okay. Nothing I'm not used to.
You and your Winnebago.
Are any of you guys merchants? Are you
I'm not. I already said I wasn't.
Some. Do you want to talk about it? No.
No.
Like we usually do?
What usually has been done in the past isn't the solution to what I had to put up with yesterday. I'm taking care of it on my own.
3.5. I'm about to make it 4.
Your concern is noted, but that's all it is.
You're handling it well. You seem to know me more than many do.
Well, that comes with the territory of having a bond like this, dear.
Yes, I suppose that makes sense.
And it would behoove me to have a good eye on one I consider my greatest friend.
I am honored, my lady, truly.
After all, when you get in a position like mine, you don't get many friends. You just get people who want to use you or replace you.
Exactly. They were so quick on leaving me behind. Ah, you can feel anger brewing inside of you. So quick on leaving me behind. After everything we've been through, even Quill mentioning it, like we always do. And yet he left me behind.
I don't even recall seeing them last night at all.
No, they didn't even come to visit.
Just like,
What a great
what was her
friend.
name? Sally, was it? They said, what actions speak louder than words.
Precisely. Exactly.
Hello. You alright?
Do I look alright?
I mean, you never did recently.
Then you should already know the answer to that question.
I mean, yeah, but it's still common courtesy to ask. I don't want to assume.
We should thank her for the attire. She inspired me after all.
Either way. Though you may not have necessarily been aware of it, thank you for the inspiration for this change. It feels a bit more comfortable than my usual clothing does. Especially considering how it doesn't feel like the old suits me at this current point.
I mean, can't say it doesn't suit you. Doesn't look bad.
I will accept her compliment.
For it? Just a new look.
Well,
More
accept
useful.
the compliment for what it is. Thank you.
Anything been on your mind recently? People are saying you sound different, which you do, but it's not uncommon for some people.
I've changed. I've grown. That's what happened.
I changed. I grew. The usual thing that happens whenever people leave me to the wayside and almost forget about me, throw me in the dirt.
Yeah, I heard.
Spending the day trying to do things for myself without having to rely on people that weren't going to be there for me anyways. But I suppose that might be something unique to me. I don't know how many others habitually have this happen to them.
Not exactly recently or the same thing, but made a single choice in my life, and all of my entire family, except my younger sister, basically disowned me. About this.
Making a lot of the right choices for the wrong people.
Just like you've mentioned.
More like I made a choice for myself, and they didn't like it.
Seems to be a theme
Story
here.
of my life. Seems to be a theme here.
Yeah. Sometimes a choice can be good and bad. And not in the sense of, oh, you did what you did was bad. No, in the sense of what you did.
There
you
is
don't
no
like,
good
or
and there is no bad.
what you did
There
could
just
have been done
is.
better.
In some cases, there aren't things that can just strictly be said as good or bad. Things just are. Okay?
Exactly.
I don't...
It's semantics. I'm not trying to say you made a choice that was bad. I'm just trying to say you made a choice that people didn't like, or thought could have been made better, or at a different time.
Yes, and
don't
I
know.
say that again and again and again. And whenever I try to ask them, what do you want from me? They speak in riddles. Always circling around the topic, never being direct with it. And is it a wonder that I can't please them?
Specifically Otto.
So, I'm going to ask a very simple question.
What?
One, well, a couple. What happened? I only heard about it. I want to hear it from you.
I don't want to talk about it. I think we should leave, my lady.
I'm sure one of the countless people who were there to witness it all can regale you. I don't want to talk
I
about
want
it
to
right
hear
now.
it from... I'll wait, because everyone else who could regale me will tell me, like you said, their side, not yours. I want to hear your side. And once you do want to talk about it...
Oh,
I will
you didn't want to
happily
hear my
answer
side
bluntly
yesterday before
any
I got
question
thrown
you
to
have
jail.
about
So you
your
want to hear it
choice or-
now, after it's all said and done, rather than before when it could have potentially helped. Got it.
Great.
Is there something
Can't
else
help
you
not
need?
being around. It's not like everyone can tell what's going on with you without you telling them. You went to other people, not me. I couldn't have helped.
I am done asking for help.
dryad.
I am not a pet.
I'm done asking for help. I'm not some pet that comes running to them every single time they call.
It's not what I expect.
Well, then you might be one of the only ones.
This is fresh, my lady. Thank you. I never was able to speak like this to most people. But wait a moment.
Why'd you never learn to speak your mind?
No, I don't think I have. But let me feed perhaps another one of my odd ideas. Perhaps another one of my ideas that I might regret. If someone truly wants to help me, they will spar with me, right? Except it's going to be you, and you're going to show me how to deflect.
Do you really think they're going to actually entertain that idea after yesterday?
Tonto, the difference in voice, is that purely out of character or is it noticeable in character? I don't remember.
I think it's noticeable in character.
It's her voice, but the intonation is noticeably different.
Yeah.
It's very, like, they wouldn't be able to immediately presume, but it's very much like someone trying to do an impression of someone else based off them hearing it.
So it's noticeable, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to check because I couldn't remember what was set up for this. And someone had asked, so thank you. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It might entertain my idea.
With what?
I believe it
The
might
stick?
be worth a shot. Yes.
So then who do you want to approach for that? Out of all these lovely options.
Who I truly would like to approach would be Otto. But...
Do you really want to give him the pleasure?
I mean, I am positive that you might be able to even beat his ass. And even then, if not, it could give him a little bit of a lesson, wouldn't it?
Perhaps.
Besides, I've been training with him. I should be able to even headbutts with him at some point. Maybe not yet. At least not the way he's been training me. But maybe, just maybe.
I feel it would be more satisfying for you if you were able to do it for yourself, though.
That is true. Although this is still me, it's not.
I do not want to
entirely
deprive you
me.
of the personal enjoyment.
You're right. It would be one of the things that would definitely please me.
Atta girl.
Oh my goodness, blushes. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to mute. My bad.
Yeah, could you keep it to yourself?
My bad. Well, yes, I'm sorry. I know that you can probably still feel the blood flow and, yes, ma'am. I need to... Big breath.
You'll find it's a unique experience to share sensation like this. But if it is something you wish to try, I can certainly make an effort. I'm sure someone will come walking soon enough. After all, some of your acquaintances are being quite the nosy little people today, aren't they?
Too late to do that kind of thing, isn't it?
What a surprise, hmm?
The only one I would drop this would be... maybe for Thel. I'll bring her a few words, perhaps.
I'll hold you to it. Her, maybe?
They're looking. Perhaps, indeed. Could be a good training.
You're not in trouble.
I wasn't assuming, though I did notice you were staring a little bit. It's the stick, isn't it?
Sound like I have the sword.
Do I notice the distinct change in the voice?
It is her voice, but the intonation is different.
Okay, gotcha.
I can't exactly train without a sword. Making do for myself.
I suppose.
Though,
A bit.
I have been trying to pick up a different style. Perhaps the sword that I was using doesn't fit me anymore. So I'm trying to learn something that fits a bit more closer to home, in a sense. But there's only so much that beating up on a dummy can do. If you would be so kind as to oblige. It's not like I can hurt anybody with a stick, can I? Except give them a welt.
Alright.
Obviously, that means I am not going to be using magic. Not that I need it. It's just more to get used to what it feels like in front of somebody else.
Wow, I feel the balance. I feel every muscle tensing.
Alright.
That's good.
How long do you wish to go for? Number of hits? Time? Do you have a preference?
Let's see. See how many hits you can land. Strike me 3 times. I shall be on the defensive.
Very well. Then, I hope you're ready. I hope this will be very enlightening.
Enlightening, yes. faster than I've ever gone before. Wow, this is faster than I've ever gone before.
You don't have to go easy. You can try to be a bit more active. I don't mind.
I can feel my heart pumping. This is great. Wow. Are you sure we can handle it? I feel my body sort of running out of stamina.
Oh, it's fine. Let's see if I can go for one more. That should be enough to show it's worthwhile.
Our heart, our lungs. As long as you're sure.
Slide. Grab.
Lady Neris, I don't think we can go on for longer. I just don't have the stamina.
It's fine. Just a bit more.
Are you
That's
sure?
what you wanted, right?
Yes. But...
But who wants it like that?
I do, obviously.
Lady Neris, I don't think we can go on for longer than this. My heart, it feels like it's exploding. We need a break. We need a break.
Fine, fine. Still. Not bad for just a stick, huh?
I noticed. Seems like you picked up some good pointers in your training. You've landed 2 blows on me.
What a lie.
I'll take that as the compliment I know you mean it as. Not used to moving this fast.
You sort of feel your legs kind of giving out under you. That was a lot of movement that the body is simply not used to.
Thank you for indulging me.
How you doing?
Just worked up a sweat sizzle.
Yeah, I see that. You sound tired.
It's such a weird
Trying
feeling.
something different, Sizzle.
Trying.
Different style of fighting, that's all. We have got to work on your stamina, dear.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm just not used to moving that fast and so rapidly with precise movements like that. It was incredible, but... Damn, my lungs. I kind of feel like they're exploding too.
Does that suit meet your wishes, though?
Yes, it does.
I'm sorry things are the way they are like that. I hope you know I still care very much about you, and I don't want to give up on you. Though my words were harsh last night,
Your words? It was so many people. What are you talking about?
It was more than just you. If it was just you, maybe. But it was
You feel tears
a
starting to form in
parade
your eyes.
of people in and out of there, like I was some animal in a cage to pity. How am I supposed to feel any different?
Tears start to flow.
How am I supposed to just pretend none of that happened? Or just walk around not thinking about how that night went, how many different people watched it and basically did nothing or actively made it worse.
You feel a sense of pride, like you're trying to stop
honestly don't know.
yourself from crying.
I wish I could give you the right path to perfectly align where you want to go.
Words
Only
are
one that
cheap.
can...
All that matters are actions. I have plenty of them to take for myself. Whether or not that involves others is none of my concern at this point.
You don't have to walk this path alone. Just so you're aware. But
We should
ultimately
get
the
up.
choice is yours.
We should leave. We shouldn't
Leave
let her
the
try to
guard.
get through to us. Too late now.
Too late now. The time for trying things like that ended yesterday.
And we stop whispering from now. I think we're whispering. I'm not sure. You can feel deep down at the root of the emotions something churning at your stomach, something really eating at you. Except that we just cannot understand what that is.
There's a hawk flying around.
What is this feeling? I don't understand.
It's Fletch is its name.
Hi, girlfriend. Bye, girlfriend.
Wait,
Don't.
pause.
Hmm?
Say hello to Flicker. I still care about Flicker.
Hello, Flicker. Good to see you up and about.
Thank you.
I'm just waiting on people to...
I don't know what this feeling is. These are your emotions, not mine.
But I couldn't know what to call it. Why does it feel like this? Do you know?
If I had to hazard a guess, perhaps my
That pitter
first...
patter. I think Flicker is following.
Yes.
Why does
We
your
are-
voice sound all funny?
Fine. We are okay.
It's the same, just I had a really long night, is all.
Oh, you sound all kinds of different. I like your new jacket, though. It looks nice.
I'm just tired. Sorry, just... It's been a day. I'm tired. Did training, I just want to
think-
go sit down for a bit.
We could hug Flicker.
Do you want someone to sit down with, or do you want to do it alone?
Ideally alone, but first.
This feels nice.
The hug to you feels almost like way more unsure than you normally expect from her.
Are you sure you're okay?
We are fine.
You seem off.
We need time alone.
We're fine. I just need time alone. That's...
Me?
Oops.
Just...
I meant me.
Kind of a royal we. Maybe.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Everyone in the vicinity. Sorry.
Can we get to the tree? In the middle of...
Why there?
The flowers usually call me, and the feelings I'm feeling right now, they're not great. I think I'm slightly... panicking, but in a weird, numb way. I don't know how to name it.
I've mostly been focusing on this.
I see.
Let's sit here. This feels better. For sure.
It depends. It depends on what kind of... It depends. It depends.
I tell you to steady your breathing, but that's more my job right now.
It's difficult. I can't exactly... I'm not used to this. I can't exactly control it. But maybe...
Well, with
maybe
your
you
lack
could...
of center yourself. The voices around you. The scent and rustle of the flowers.
You can bring your friends.
The
There will be
temperature.
dancing, food, and entertainment.
Right.
The fact that I'm right here with you.
Sally's house. Specifically in the study room. Only the study room.
I think I'm ready to
Wonderful.
maybe
I'll work on every other
be
aspect.
back.
Amelia.
All up to you, dear. I am certainly wary of playing the part today.
Right. So I'm just gonna start kind of coughing when I do. Whenever I am ready, whenever you click, I click.
Well then, the stage is all yours.
I'm fine. It's just, my glasses, I was in a... it was thinking it was alright.
Shit.
But, hello?
This feels so weird. So breathe again.
Yeah, playing the part of you is almost more of a headache than living my own life.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't need any help right now. Truly, I'm just enjoying the flowers. The seat over here.
So, Miss Amelia. What I was going to ask is,
Hopefully that was everything you wanted and more. If you truly want to use my techniques, you will have to work upon your stamina. That was draining even for me now that I'm back in my own head.
My stamina? Shit. I could barely breathe. I was able to feel it.
let's figure out ways to bring it to table.
Well,
I still almost feel it.
I'm sure you can replicate the experience.
Tavern. They have, they can get
No, no, I'm fine now.
If not,
I
it's
think
okay.
I'm okay.
Music. Well, Mr. Kai,
Well,
he plays
if you start having a hard time breathing
Mr.
for some
Sterling as
reason,
well.
just try and take deep, slow breaths.
I don't need help. Really, I'm fine.
I think Mrs.
I'm okay.
Taylor as well. I think
But yes, I dare say for the rest of the day,
Just wanted to offer some advice if you
Do you do music?
it's time for you to walk for yourself.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I understand you are fine.
call
I
out
will
to
go.
you later. For now, I bid you adieu, my dear. My beautiful.
I am assuming you're not a musician.
noblesse.
I am a musician. But
Would you like to come to the party this evening? I will pay.
Ah, that was fun. Alright. Let's leave it in OC mode just in case. Oh, actually, before I do, fun detail for y'all. Something you may not have caught. The eye that she slashed is more Neris's color when this was going on. Do I make a good Layla? I think my impression was pretty good. Alright, time to go watch the aftermath of that as Elisande. Alright, let's see. She's not in the mood to be fucking flirty. How long did I sleep? I want to extend my appreciation to Sesta if I see her.
Magic uses emotion. Feel that you want it. Feel angry. Feel happy.
I wonder if Jasmine's around.
What's that?
Now I'm curious.
Oh, there she is.
Not explosive.
Hold on, let me just, whoa! Wow.
The spirits are taking me away.
Wow, you got picked up by the wind so bad. Let's just get you back over there, shall we? Jasmine, your magic went out of control. You blew her away.
You have a wheelchair now.
You grab it, no one grab it, no one grab it, no one grab it, no one grab it.
Don't grab them!
Please,
hands are just a little grippy.
for all the spirits that are around.
It's the mystical fox power again, Elisande.
I see.
You have a free wheelchair now. Or you can share the wheelchair.
I was going to ask you how your night was, but then that happened, and I almost forgot what I came over here for. Also,
what happened? What I missed?
Also, why are you in a wheelchair? What happened?
They got shot by hit by a bandit. Oh my
Hit by a bandit?
Yeah,
a bandit shot them and went right through their leg, so
and
they
they
can't
didn't
really
give
walk that
me any
well.
band-aids like I blew.
Have you considered?
They give you a bandage.
I'm about to just be just a total joke there. Have you considered just not getting hit by a bandit?
Cartwheel away in the air.
Yes.
Wow. Can't believe it.
Alright. Oh, word.
What?
Wait, what did he do?
Meeting.
Oh.
I can't believe you done this to me.
Okay.
It's your special meeting time.
You've seen nothing.
Yes, your friend that came into town.
They were about to throw
serious?
a rock at Otto.
Okay, that makes more sense.
And
Okay.
then, they went to do
Have fun.
Let go of your shield. I was
Thank
just
you.
pulling you away for a second.
Bye, Quill.
They'll be back out in a moment.
I know. I know. I'm not missing you! It's just normal!
Auto when you're out of it.
I just woke up and they're already running away, going into a meeting.
Man.
Truly the worst.
Hello.
Indeed.
You're broken.
That being said, my night was quite restful.
Yes.
Yes. I'd say it was too, given how late into the day it already is.
Yeah? Did you, garner some inspiration?
Who are
Honestly, yes, I did.
No.
Same.
No. You're
Let me
broken.
flip you
Don't want
around
it.
real quick.
I mean, oh.
Elisande.
She fixed you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
What?
What that?
Please prevent people, even if it is their prerogative,
Have to.
stop touching plants.
Oh. Well,
Oh. Clara is,
Hello.
Are they
I'm
pick?
aware of it is of her own will.
Are they picking?
But she is unaware of the problems that come with it, given how painful it was for Snowbell.
Where is she doing this?
She picked up a funk mushroom.
Yeah. Either self-destructive or she has aspects of herself that she wants to change so much she's not worried about the price.
Okay.
Such as her wings that don't work anymore or her missing tail. And she's willing to try anything without any help or research to get them back.
Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
It's in the earliest stages. This is easier than Thomas's situation. It would just take a very thorough and painful surgery. But she doesn't want it, so it will not be done.
I was going to say, you can't exactly force someone to undergo something if they really do not desire it.
That's why it's nothing that's going to be done. They will continue for what they wish.
I know, right?
It will be a hard lesson
Rose's
to
gonna
learn.
bang me!
I'm throwing you in there.
Sometimes the hard ones are the important.
Quite honestly,
We act if they ask.
I'm not her parent. I'm not going to act like it. If she makes a bad choice, it will be hers to own. I will be there to help her through it if it is required,
They're
but
being mean to me.
that is honestly what she's doing is not my concern.
She
Unless-
asked for it,
I'm
I'm
just letting
indulging
you
in
know.
it. That's basically what's going on.
And that's all that matters. Good job.
I suppose that will do.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. I blame Clara.
If she,
dug
they,
up all the extra weeds from what grew around them.
there's plenty of
Which is
stories of what has happened before. There are 2 examples of what can potentially happen, almost a third. And if they still pursue that, in spite of that, at that point,
She was told like 5 times by Evergreen that it's an exception.
who am I to tell them how they should go about things? Go for it.
I don't know if I'll be in the Vale tonight because I'm following Rosewood on a galloping journey.
Okay. I'll probably be in there instead. I haven't been in there the past 2 nights. I've been busy.
Yeah.
But
you should come to girls' night once we're done.
Hmm?
You should come to girls' night once we're done.
I said it's their problem.
Where is girls' night?
In the little alcove I have in the Vale.
I'm supposed to serve
Alright.
as ambassador for this town. These are unforeseen
I'm gonna
issues.
go make sure that we're leaving on time.
If people who get stuck in the Vale or go back to it very often, it wound up never coming back.
Yes.
And eventually
This town drives my patience, I swear.
Definitely heard tell of that.
Wasn't aware that you just
And
were
I
now
have seen
learning
it
this.
personally, even something that's been
Oh no, you've
stuck
already known
as that
full
for
well
over
my
200
words before.
years, nearly killing half of us. It took a disruption from the Vale Guardians themselves to actually put it down.
That being said, Elisande,
Hmm.
Here in the office.
if you don't mind my asking, what did you ask for? Or at least if you're willing to divulge.
No, hello. Yeah, it's been working.
How do I explain what it is I'm
Call
trying
the cow,
to do?
you get the full speed.
Am I still banned from the?
Hi.
I'm just
not going to explain it now, but
No.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm not a
Figured I'd
member.
check.
Hmm.
Everything alright?
Okay. Good job.
how best
Oh,
to
did you do
put
business?
it?
Just wanted to say hi.
I'll kind of get back in the wheelchair.
Let's cut it close on this one because I suspect.
I wanted to try to find a new application of my skill sets to try to do something that was a bit less centered on the only thing that people really ever have come to me for in the past. That being
Oh, okay.
Vale matters. I wanted to do something that I could do outside of it, if without having it need to be the only thing that I know how to do.
Fair enough.
I was in the library the other night, trying to get a general working knowledge of how enchantments work. And in there was kind of trying to make that last little bridge between theory and practice. So I could potentially, I don't know if I know enough yet, try to, I don't know, make something useful for someone. Or just, you know, something maybe just nice for someone.
Something that I've always learned.
Is
I'm invoking bench day.
There's always... okay. There's always a... What's the word I'm thinking of? A use for magic. Even if you may only ever use it once, it still gets its use.
I mean, it's not like I don't know how to sense how mana flows through things, or even how to direct it to a certain degree. Not to the degree that, like, someone say, Ayla can with their ability to just push it directly into people. I don't think you could ever hope to attain that kind of skill set. But that familiarity, I hoped would help bridge the gap between just seeing how something should look when it is working as, well, what I'm looking at is intended, whether or not that may necessarily be working as far as how we would want it to. But be able to use that recognition to make something of my own. Maybe make it easier for...
I think that's a wonderful idea.
So it's not so lonesome at night.
I think that is a wonderful idea.
And I mean, there's a more practical purpose to it after all. I mean, there's Euphoria's relic. That's... well, if I understand more of how things like that are even made, maybe I can guide it back to its proper state of being. Give her the legacy that she would have wanted.
I'm sure she will be proud.
I miss her.
I know.
Every time I see Wolfric, I see her standing behind him. And it hurts.
This isn't here right now. Ignore this.
Even over here, bench day.
Yeah.
I just don't
You'll
know.
make her proud.
It's a desire to fit in. Though, tell me honestly.
Yes.
Did you overhear what, I'm blanking out what I was talking about earlier with, Haddern?
To a degree.
Regarding Clara? I'm assuming it was Clara.
Yes.
Is it wrong of me to hear that somebody is trying to potentially go down a road that leads them to being like me? And while I do feel the worry that I probably should, there is a non-insignificant part of me that asks, why is that a bad thing? Just because it would be someone else that knows what it feels like to not be sure where they belong. Maybe they won't even go through that. But I don't want to do anything to intervene for them, because it's not my place to tell them how to live their life. But part of me just doesn't want to, out of the mere wish to wonder what it would be like to have more people like me. seeing as the only one I can truly call my people here is Snowbell. As I gave up claim to any of her bonds of family when I turned into this.
I don't think it's wrong.
Else this is the part where there's legitimate guilt, because I don't know what part of me is really feeling it, but I want to help them achieve that. Give them just the right nudge so they can be the self they are hoping they'll find. Give them the best odds of actually accomplishing it instead of ending up like those ones in the ruins.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could tell the signs were there. They keep asking to go to the Vale. They keep wanting my flowers. I keep sensing them entering there, whether or not I'm with them, although I'm pretty sure if it's not me, it's Snowbell with them. After all.
No. Snowbell has been taking them there every night, as far as I'm aware.
She told me she's been indulging them, and honestly, when she told me finally, because I just now was actually directly told, I could tell that she was bringing somebody with her, but I didn't know who it was.
I only knew yesterday, I believe.
I just gave
that
her
or the day before.
I just gave her a pat on the head and told her good job. She's finding friends, those who aren't afraid to face home. If anything, they want to get to know home maybe a bit more than they probably should, but you know, again, who am I to tell them?
I curse.
So, the crow is holding a torn up jacket and has some broken jewelry in its beak and other foot.
Is that all you could find?
Yep. Drops it.
What is this
Most of it was
for?
scattered in bushes or unrecoverable by mud and water.
What is this? What are you doing?
Saki. She got a bit injured last night.
The way you're saying that makes me believe that it was more than just getting hit by a bandit.
Not entirely wrong.
I see. Well, that is... I'm sure that is a you needed to be there to know it thing. Honestly, I don't need to know. Probably the less I know, the better. Though, speaking of her...
I'm going to go rest.
Thanks, Curse. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Although, speaking of her, although it's more of... that reminds me less about her. Did you have any sort of heavy conversation with Raiko the other day?
Yes. Why?
I had a hunch, just based off the fact that She just came up while I was doing my work, growing some of the plants, and wanted to just talk for a bit, and she asked me two things. The second of which made me pretty sure it had something to do with you, but the first question was, she asked me, had I ever felt like I had to hide who I was, and if so, how did I feel about that? And then the second question was how I felt about you.
Interesting.
I'm going to be blunt because, well, I know you, and I know the way that you tend to go about things. Is she another one?
Normally, this is where I would say that it is not our place to answer that question. But you, I will happily tell you, because I trust you. The answer is yes.
It makes no difference to me whether the answer was yes or no. I just had a feeling, because I know this is a topic near and dear to you, that I know you have waxed poetic on countless times.
Yes.
Care to tell me how that conversation went then? If that was what was eating at her?
It was. Reiko is young. And I do mean young. She's not even halfway to her first century.
She's almost around my age then.
Probably younger, honestly. But I don't know. She is full of energy. She's questioning the world. Questioning, as youth does, why things are the way they are.
And I take it she is not too fond of the tradition of conceal. Do not show your real self.
She wanted to know why.
How's it going? Are we allowed to be here, or is this talk a little private?
A little private for now. Also, Saki.
Yeah?
Catch. Actually, I'm not gonna throw it to you.
Okay.
It's gonna be tattered remains of some of the clothing, along with a few of the jewelry pieces.
Yeah, I heard Curse found these.
You might want to go give those to Trio.
Had a little bit of a wild night, girls' night, huh?
What is that supposed to imply?
I don't know, just, you know, shredded remains of clothes, jewelry strewn everywhere.
Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's go right now.
We'll be back later. Have a good talk.
Let's get out of here.
Have a good day, dear. Oh, and there she goes.
I asked her, because I was curious as to why she had come to Leefside. She made note of something that she had been sent away, to put it nicely.
Probably by those who are less enthused about her inquiries, I take it.
More or less that, but more of... pranking. And...
As if you're no stranger to that.
That and...
How bad did it have to be to get kicked out from a place of people that usually can take a joke?
It was a mix of that and her... What is the term I'm looking for? Reluctance? No. Her...
Stubbornness?
Pushback. Pushback, I think, is the term I'm looking for. Against the reasons of why.
I see. Okay.
So
And
I
now
asked her.
she's here.
And so I asked her, what did she know of our history? Did she know the reasons why? She said no. Rebellious. That's the word I'm thinking of. There we go.
Gotcha.
She told me no. She did not know of the history. And so I told her. I told her what had happened to us. To our people.
History
The reasons
you've
why.
lived through, correct?
The tail ends of it, yes.
But still living through it nonetheless. I
Indeed.
figured I just wanted to be reminded.
Yes. And so, I told her what had happened. Why it was important for us to hide away. She still questioned why. That after 400 years, why are we still like this?
Some wounds take many, many lifetimes to heal. For some. For those who are long-lived, they have to watch those lifetimes go by.
Yes. And for us, 400 years can be a blink of an eye.
And yet at the same time, we've seen that those rooted in the past can indeed change. My home is an example of that, slowly but surely.
Indeed.
For the Vale Guard to accept this place. That is a millennium's worth of unresolved pain.
And it will never truly heal either, for both our sides. They are permanent scars marked upon us.
But so both sides just give up trying to make change? At some point, there is the impetus for one side to have to make the effort first. They can't always be the one to wait for the hand to be extended first, because if both sides are, then they will always sit there wondering if the other side hates them because they won't do it first.
You know, it's funny. She kind of echoed that.
Perhaps
She
it's,
asked.
Perhaps it's because that's how I looked at the Vale. And despite being told no countless times again and again, even being threatened with truly being without anywhere to belong, I pushed forward anyways because I felt deep down there were people that wanted to heal but didn't know how to, because no one was willing to show them that they could heal, that they were allowed to heal, and that people would let them. I'm not saying that your situation is the same, but you may be able to take the example of the Vale and wonder how it could apply to yours.
She said the same. She said that people in this town, to use her words, they loved me. That I was well liked.
I mean, you have your conflicts with people, but that is being human. Or, not human, alive. Let's just be more properly general. But, tell me this. Out of any person that you have told, even if it's people you have vetted thoroughly with trust, has anyone ever looked at you differently because they know that there's more than one tail back there? Has that changed who you are as a person in their eyes?
In some cases, maybe one or two. For the most.
Were there people that liked you already?
Yeah.
You're not gonna always be able to please everybody. Some people are stuck in their own ways. Sometimes the reveal of a secret being kept for that long could give credence to disliking someone because they're the type that doesn't like someone who withholds the truth. You know several people in this town that are stubborn to a fault about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But consider it from her perspective then. How freeing it would feel to you to not have to constantly maintain an illusion, to be able to experience life as yourself, and to not have people tell you that you are something that needs to be hidden away because people aren't ready to understand you. Is it hasty? Yes. Yes, it is. But I do not think it is so foreign a thought that her very thoughts have not crossed your mind from time to time.
Too many to count.
So perhaps it's like looking in a mirror at your younger self, wanting to indulge.
It very much is. It very much is.
So tell her the things you wish someone told you back then. don't encourage them to rush things and perhaps harm themselves in the process, but just like the Vale needed to be able to heal and someone needed to give them permission to, when are you going to let yourself heal, Jasmine?
And she asked me that. She said, you should be the brave one. You should be the one to do it.
In a way, she's not wrong. Out of anyone, you've known what it was like in the past. To be able to miss it. And to be able to know how it just isn't fully fulfilling to always have to live a part in a play instead of taking off a costume and just being you. Give it some thought. I just think that maybe I am overstepping my boundaries here, but if it was tearing her up that much, I can only imagine how much it was tearing you up. To deny something that I know you want more than anything else. Listen.
So many of us yearn for it.
If this place was willing to accept denizens of the Vale that represent the place that they used to fear for lifetimes upon lifetimes, don't you think that they would be more accepting than you give them credit for?
I mean, the ones who know. They have. Hells.
You have support. You have something that I didn't back then. I came here alone. I came here without anyone in my corner, and I had to just claw for every single bit of ground I could. You being one of those people. You already have that network. Give them a chance to support you in something that means a lot to not just you, if that's really how you feel.
Wolfric knows too, and he's lived in that time. He was shocked when I showed him. He thought we were all gone.
Evergreen thought her kind were all gone, and then she met Skylar. History has a chance of living on.
Do you think these people, this town, the surrounding areas and region, and eventually the world, do you think they're ready to see us again?
Truthfully, I don't know. I don't completely know.
Do you know where Guild Road 5 is? I'd actually.
But if you always ask that question, and say maybe not the time, when will be the time? Next year? 5 years from now? A century? You're not the first person to ask that question, but you could be the last.
Can I count on your support if comes to it.
As if you needed to ask.
Still wanted to be sure.
Given that you were one of the few people that kept me from being driven back into the Vale and leaving this place for good, I feel like I at least owe you the same courtesy. That's the least I could do.
I'll give it thought.
Because
truly serious thought.
I don't want you to have to feel the loneliness that I feel. Even when you are walking in crowds of people. Because just as I do not feel like myself, and not knowing what myself is anymore, being in a crowd and knowing none of them are seeing the real you.
Exactly. We both are. It's not fun.
Is the most lonely thing of all.
Yeah.
Nothing to rush though. But give it genuine thought. Ask the others. I do not know how many more of them are around, but, well, I know they have a tendency to be within your orbit.
There's 3 of us in town right now.
Then I know all 3 of them. Once you know the signs and who you tend to gravitate around the most, it's not hard to figure out. Also because you all pick the same thing to pretend to be.
It's the easiest one.
I'm not saying it's a bad choice, I'm just saying to one who has grown familiar with your ways, it becomes easier to intuit. They're all lovely people. And quite honestly, I'm sure there will be a fair number of people who will see it and not understand any of the significance behind it. They'll just be like, ooh, more tails. Wow, that's cool. In fact, I can almost assure you that you could probably hear that in, say, Kiana's voice right now in your head. Based off my read of her, that's how she would react. And she wouldn't be the only one, probably. No, maybe not quite like that, but you get the idea.
I do. It's funny, too, because we were visited a few days back. 3 came into town. Sharing news from abroad. One of them stayed behind. Stayed behind to talk with me. He wants to see change as well. Our people, we know a lot. We've seen a lot. He questioned why should we not share that. Maybe it could help people.
Superstitions and beliefs of a people do not change overnight, that is true. But until they are faced with reality, they will never know that what they know is simply the results of sharing once bad memories over and over again until they become a warped reality, unreflecting of the truth.
It's basically how the hunt started. A warped truth.
And the only thing that will set things right is the truth. Naked and clean. Nothing else but that. So, I of course will not tell her that you indicated to me the reality of her situation, but something tells me over time she might potentially do it herself. And well, if she wishes to confide in me, I will tell her the same thing that I told you. From my own perspective, there is a lot more to lose than there is to gain by keeping things the way they are.
Well, we'll find out.
If we do it,
God,
there's no going back.
Such is the way of a crossroads where one's truest desires lay on the line. That rest in that temple left me way more comfortable than I thought. I am tired. Though
Thank you.
Even if it was a bit out of left field, I do hope it gave you perspective you maybe weren't expecting to get today.
Honestly, it did.
I'm glad. Also, I'm gonna probably go back to the Vale, but if you see Quill around, one, can you tell him that I'm sorry that I didn't get a chance to catch him today because of circumstances, and two, could you like subtly figure out like, you know, like like neck size or like a finger or something? No reason. I'm just I need to know in case, you know, I need something to practice on, and you know, I think, you know, maybe they'd be a good practice person, and they could use something nice that maybe could help them come visit.
I think I might be able to help with that.
Okay, cool, but don't say anything about me in that process. Because it's has nothing to do with them. They're just the first person I thought of, you know? Yeah.
Would you like to see a little something I'm working on?
Sure.
As the winds spread around, you'll start to see parts of her body seeming to fade, as if see-through. Not all of her body, it seems more like you'd see it definitely around the hands and lower arms, legs and feet, and maybe parts of her hair?
Huh. That is...
Still feels weird.
I wasn't aware
Trying
that wind
to.
could be used that way, but...
I took inspiration from Curse. What can I say?
Fair enough. But, yeah, just, you know, if they somehow, for whatever reason, expressed a preference for that sort of thing, just, you know, that's valuable information. That
Noted for
is-
future use, basically. is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
noted for future use. Just, you know, in case, you know, like I get a little creative with my, because I feel inspired after that nice dream, and I have an urge to try to, you know, see what I can do with that knowledge, or if I need to expand my horizons in order to make what I want. And, you know, they seem like they know a lot about, because they hang around Otto a lot, and Otto knows what he's doing, but I don't think Otto would be kind of interested in making this sort of thing. So, like, they probably wouldn't have a I'm going to go to the
ring
Vale.
size and necklace.
Yeah, I mean, or you know, just something like, you know, something that they can wear, but, you know, it doesn't have to be them. It's just, you know, it's them. They're a good example because they're someone I know, and they're not going to laugh at me if it goes wrong, or, I mean, they may not even know it's me, but yeah, I'm going to bed.
I know.
Thank you.
Elisande,
Yeah?
thank you. Truly.
You're welcome. Good night. Chat, I'm so hungry. I went to work at 7. I came home as the pre-lobby opened at 5:30. I got into RP immediately. I haven't had a nap. I haven't had food. I have been working all day. I can't be an RP anymore. I need to leave. I need food. I need a nap. At this point, I need to sleep. I know! It wasn't my fault! Work is being a butt! I swear to God, if I see Kiana here... Or, not Kiana. Well, yeah, Kiana, but if I see Clara in here, I'm gonna just be like... Woman. Fucking... What are you doing?
To her about something